So before solving a Wordle, I want to share with you some piece of information which will be crucial in our Wordle solution. There are 26 letters in the English alphabet, and I have categorized them in two groups. First one is the frequently used letters, and the other one is the less frequently used letters. So the frequently used letters have 19 letters in them. Okay, so these are the vowels, obviously: A, E, I, O, U, and then R, S, T, C, H, L, B, W, Y, M, D, F, P, N. Most of the English words are made up of these letters. Okay, the second category is the less frequently used letters: Q, Z, X, V, J, K, and G. K and G can be put in the frequently used letters, but I have put them in the second one. I'll tell you why in the next slide. Okay, and why this information is crucial for solving a Wordle, because if you want to guess the word, you must first start with the frequently used ones, because they have a higher chance of being in the word of the day, and guessing the word becomes easier with each guess. Usually people start with audio, adieu, arise, etc. But with my approach, we have to start with abide and then follow with types, types, FROW and frown, and mulch, mulch. Using these four letters in the first four guesses, these four letters use 19 letters of the first category, the frequently used letters. So by using these four words, we will get, in 90% of the cases, we will get to know all the 5 letters in the word of the day. Okay, so why I have put K and G in the less frequently used letters? Yes, they are a little less frequently used than the first category, but are more frequently used than Q, Z, X, or V, or J. All right, and I haven't used them in the 4 words which I have just shown. Okay, that's why I have put them. I have made a separate category of those letters which I haven't used. All right, so you may ask me, then what will happen if the word has the least frequently used letters, like skate or viper? So not to worry, you will have answer of this question in the next slides. Okay, so let's apply these rules practically. So I open the Wordle website. Now let's start with our 4 words. Okay, so we have E. Now I'll go with types. Okay, so we have T, E, and S, but all are at the wrong spot. Not to worry. So we have nothing from frown. Our last word is mulch. All right. So right now you can see that we have all our 5 letters in the word, but nothing is at the right spot. All right. So first, let's try to find the word with our guess. Okay. So after using these 4 words, the first step is to guess the word. Okay. So we have S, E, T, L, and M. Okay. So we can have S, M, E, L, and T, smelt. Okay, we can have M, E, L, T, S, also melts, but since S is already here with a yellow tile, means S is not at the last spot. So we can have S, M, E, L, and T. So let's try. S, M, E, L, and T. Sure. Boom, we have our word of the day. All right, so we guessed the word in 5 guesses. So had we used mulch before frown, we could have guessed this in 4 guesses. But it's just luck, pure luck. It's up to you on what order you decide to use these 4 words. And hooray, you learned a new, it's not a new word, but it's a past tense of smell. Okay, most of you might be aware, most of you are not aware of that. Okay, so playing Wordle has its own benefits. You can learn a new word every day. If you are not a resident of a native English speaking country like me. Okay, so sometimes after using all the 19 letters, but you end up with only 2 or 3 letters which are present in the word, then in that case you might have to see that out of the ones found, which ones can have a possibility of being twice or more in the word. Having a letter twice or more in the word is tricky and can eat up your guesses. So it is important that you identify if there is a possibility of a letter appearing twice in the word. So examples are limit, where I is appearing twice, booth, where the O is appearing twice, bunny with N appearing twice, poppy with P appearing thrice, etc. Okay, so what will happen in these cases, you will find L, I, M and T for limit. Okay, but then in that case you will end up guessing what could be the last word. Okay, but the last word itself is in present already there. Okay, for booth you will end up having B, O, T and H, but you will struggle to find what's the last word, last letter, sorry. Okay, so sometimes after using all the 19 letters, okay, in the 4 words which we used, we might end up with only 2 or 3 letters appearing in the word of the day. Okay, so we only have 2 or 3 yellow or green tiles. Okay, so in that case what we'll have to do is we have to check if there is if a letter is appearing twice in the word, if there is a possibility of a letter appearing twice in the word. Okay, so having a letter twice or more is in the word is tricky and it can eat up all your guesses. For example, limit, Limit. Okay, in that case you can have Limnt and you will struggle to find the last letter, but you have 4 letters already. All right, so in that case the last letter is I, which is already present in your 4 letters. For example, booth, in booth you can have BOTH and you will struggle to find the 5th letter. Okay, bunny, it has 2 N's, and poppy, it has 3 P's. All right, so you have to keep watch of this kind of words. And also you have to keep watch on words like Giphy, poppy, nappy, lobby, bunny, where F, P, B or N or any other letter can appear twice together. Okay, so there's a possibility if you have a Y in the word, okay, like Giphy or poppy, okay, it might end up as the last letter. Okay, not always, but high possibility. All right, and then you have to see if there's a Y, what, so because most of the times a Y is preceded by twice, a letter appearing twice. All right, like FFY, PPY, BBY. So just keep a watch on these kind of words too. So let's take an example. Okay, so in the next slide I'll give you an example. All right, so uh, since Wordle is only 1 word per day, you can go to Gummidge. Okay, You can have multiple practice sessions. Unlimited number of words are over here. All right. So let's start with abide. We have E, then go with types. We have T and S. Then we go with frown. We have nothing. We go to mulch. We have M. We have M, E, S, and T. So we have meats. Okay. Okay. So keep watch for letters appearing twice. So now coming to those words where there are less frequent letters in the word. Okay. So first we have to, okay, basically what we are doing is we are using the four words already, and then out of those four words we are checking the possibility of any letter appearing twice. Okay, even if that doesn't work, okay, then we have to put G, V, and K in the guess. Okay, not in the actual guess, but with the words which you have already found, you try to put a G, V, or K and try to find the word. Okay, okay, because you have only two guesses left. All right. So even if that doesn't work, you have to go and try guessing with J, Q, X, and Z. Okay. So why I'm saying with G, V, and K is because out of these least frequently used letters, these letters G, V, and K are the ones used more than others. Okay. So after you have used your four guesses with the 19 letters, and you have applied the double letter concept also, and still you have one or two letters missing, then you must try guessing with G, V, K, or then with J, Q, X, and Z. Okay, so let's see an example. So grave is our word. Okay, I tried graze, but I should have tried grave earlier. Okay, okay, because like I said, grave, V is frequently used than C. Okay, so in English words, the below combination of two letters are most frequent. So you always have to check if you can have a combination of letters in the word, and it will help you with the guess. So I have listed down the most common combinations with examples. So B is combined with L and R. So you can have black, bread, etc. C combines with C. C combines with H, K, L, and R, like check, clash, crate. D can combine with R, like drive. F combines with L and R, like flash, fright. G combines with L, R, H, glide, great, right. N can combine with K and G, like spank, cling. P can combine with R, L, and H, as in pride, plate, face. R combines with D, N, and T, like God, chart, churn. S combines with L, P, N, M, C, H, T, W, like slate, spade, snake, smack, scold, shape, state, swear, crash. And T combines with R, like in track, and W combines with R, like in right. So before moving to the next slide, um, so these are like basic combinations which can be found in most of the words. So I don't have to give an example to you. So by now you must have understood what I'm trying to say and how you can use these combinations in your cases. All right. So since Wordle is very addictive and it provides you only one letter at in a day, sorry, one word in a day, so you can try other alternatives of Wordle also, like Codal, Gummidge, and Squabble. So Codal is basically you have 9 guesses, but you have to guess 4 words. I'll show you practically in the next lecture. Gummidge is the one which I showed you where I solved the puzzles, and Squabble is basically a beta version of a game where you can compete with online with other fellow players. Okay, so it has a battle royale mode also. Okay, so since it's in early stages, you can just go ahead and visit their site and play the game. All right. All right, so this is Codal. You have 9 guesses. You have to guess 4 words. Let's start with, right, and go with types. Mulch. All right, so for the first one we got 3 letters. For the second one we also got 3 letters. For the third one we got 4, and for the last one we just got 1. All right, so let's go to, let's put frown also. All right, so for the first one we got all the letters. F are at the correct place, A, U, and D are at wrong place. So I guess this one is fraud. F, R, A, U, D. Yes, this is fraud. Okay, now for this one we have D, A, N, and E. A is at correct place, E, N, and T. So for this one we have to go with less frequent words, because I tried to see if there's any letter which can appear twice, but nothing. So I went with G, V, or K. So I found agent is the word. Okay, agent. Now for the third one we have T, M, P, E, and O. T, E, M, P, O. So yeah, understood. It's tempo. Okay, now for the last one we have R, O, W, N, and S. So O and N are at the correct spot, and W, S, and R at incorrect spot. So from here I can see that SWORN is the correct word. RN. Hooray! Got our all the 4 words correct. So this is coded. So let's solve one more codal puzzle with our technique. I start with a byte and I go with types. Okay, then go with from. Okay, so let's go with mulch also. Okay, so we have DOED here, DOED. We have HIDMU. Here we have got all the 5 letters here. We have RIN and E over here. We have got 4 here, and we have got DIESN. We have got 5 letters here. So let's guess for the second one where we got five letters. So U is at the correct place. H, I, D, and M at incorrect spot. So it's humid. Okay, here, so we have got I and N at correct spot. For this one we are left with T E N S. Okay, T E N N S. So Stein is the word. Stein. Stein is the word. Okay, so here we have I and N at the correct spot now, and E and R at the wrong spot. Okay, so let's guess this word. Can I appear twice? So R can either be here or here, at the first spot or the third spot, fourth spot. Okay, so if R is at the fourth spot, then E must be at the first or second spot. All right, so we can have, let's see the possibility of R at the fourth spot. So I R N, then dash E I R N. That's, I don't see a word. Okay, now E dash I R N. E dash I R N. I don't see a word like that also. So now R, let's say R is at the first position and E is at the second one. So R E I dash N. R E I dash N. R E I R N, no. R E I N N, no. You can have R E I G N, rain. R E I G N. See? So G, we have used G over here. Okay, now we got E at the correct place over here. So here we have, now we are left with two and three more guesses. I suppose three. Two more guesses, and we have one word to guess. So TODE, we have TODE. All right, so RTE. D cannot be at this fourth and fifth spot, so we can, like, suppose that it's at the first or third spot. If it takes the third spot, then we can put T at the first spot. So TED, and we can have O, dedo. I don't see a word like that. Let's put D at the first spot. So D E, then we can have D O X, detox. Yeah, we have detox. All right, there we go. We have guessed in 5, 6, 7, and 8 guesses. Okay, so with this we come to a conclusion on this guide. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will like this course on Udemy. Please leave your rating. Thank you.